The story of this airplane build begins with a miniature, like most of my builds do these days. In this case, it's a figure of Manfred von Richthofen in 1/32nd scale, made in metal or pewter. And this lovely sculpt and miniature was brought to my attention by my good friend from Germany, who brought it to my attention. I took a look at the site that he had sent me after he said there's a really good Red Baron figure out there, and tried to order it. Couldn't get it because the site wouldn't, that particular company wouldn't ship to the United States. And rather than search around, I emailed my friend who kindly ordered it and then forwarded this lovely figure to me. And that's how I really discovered Andrea Miniatures. When I looked at the company site, I saw that they also made another Manfred von Richthofen figure, a seated pilot, but you couldn't get that figure as a standalone. It had to come with an airplane kit, the Fokker DRI Triplane that they made. So what am I going to do? Order the whole kit, of course. And today I finally finished the triplane figure kit that I had started a few weeks back. The first thing, of course, I had done when the kit arrived was to paint the lovely pewter Manfred von Richthofen pilot. And then I said, well, I guess I better build the plane. And this was my first experience with a heavy metal, I guess not heavy metal in the musical sense, but heavy metal in white metal kit with some resin parts. About 40 of the parts are white metal, about 10 or so are resin. It's a bit tricky to build, but it comes out pretty nice. I found that attaching a lot of these heavy pieces was tricky, to say the least, with CA glue. And you can't use solder on stuff like this. It'll just melt it. And two-part epoxy is awfully hard to work with. Anyway, I got the plane done. It's certainly not trophy level. There's a bunch of problems having to do mostly with the CA glue. But it's generally a pretty cool kit, thanks mostly, I think, to the lovely aviotic decals. So it's going up on the shelf to sit next to the Sopwith triplane.